When did you realize the person you raised was the villain in someone else's story? I visited my son's girlfriend in the hospital and instantly recognized her bruises because I had seen them in the mirror years ago. My father used to physically torment me and my sister after our mother died. I always tried to protect my younger sister from him, but that also meant I would end up taking double the beatings and had to wear oversized hoodies to hide my wounds. After he died trying to rob a gas station, we moved away and never looked back. Years later, I was married with a 19-year-old son, Caleb. When he entered college, he met a very sweet girl named Erica. She was soft-spoken and always insisted on washing dishes whenever she came over. She knew I liked baking cookies, so she'd show up on the weekends with oven mitts on and ready to bake. I think she saw me as a parent because she had lost her own parents at a young age, and I loved her like she was already my daughter-in-law. But then a few weeks ago, I got a call from Erica's sister telling me that Erica was in the hospital. I arrived at the hospital after running through 4 red lights. As soon as I saw Erica's face, everything stopped. Her right eye was fully black, her lip was split, and her cheekbones were badly bruised. I recognized those scars immediately because I had seen them in my own reflection as a kid every time my father came home wasted. I sat down and asked Erica if Caleb did this. He didn't mean to. He just got mad and lost control. I apologized to her for letting this happen and broke down crying right in front of her. I said I was sorry for raising a monster and sorry that I wasn't there to protect her. I took her home without a discussion and made sure she was comfortable. You can stay here for as long as you like, or at least until we figure out what to do with my son. That night, I stared at the fireplace for more than an hour, wondering how I had missed this. I pulled out my photo album and focused on my school picture from when I was 12. My father had slammed me into the wall a day before picture day because I didn't cook him dinner, and I had told the teacher my face was like that because I fell down the stairs. I had spent my whole adult life trying to build a home where that kind of thing didn't happen, and still, somehow, my own son had turned into someone just like my father. I told my husband the truth about what happened to Erica, and we waited until Caleb returned home. He came back at 4 a.m., looking like he came from the party of his life. He said hi to us and then went to get some water, which is when I asked him, "So how long have you been hitting Erica?" He turned around and looked at me like I was crazy. "What are you talking about, Mom?" I told him I knew what he had done, and he turned red with anger. "You don't know the full story, so stop judging me. I had specifically asked her to wash the—" I interrupted him. "There's not a single excuse that could justify your actions. I know how this goes. I've been the girl with the split lip telling people I tripped over the stairs. You know where I learned that? From your grandfather." I kicked him out without any of his stuff and told him to take his violence elsewhere, but that wasn't the last I'd hear of him. The next day, I sat Erica down with a detective and documented everything. We had already filed a restraining order and all we needed was to present the evidence, which was literally Erica's face. As she was telling us about how Caleb had a tendency to get physical after every argument, he started banging on our front door. I told the detective to hide and slowly opened the door. Caleb took one look at Erica in the living room and started rambling. "Are you actually trying to turn my own family against me? You need to stop overreacting." Without missing a beat, my husband punched him right across the face. He said, "You think you're a man because you put your hands on a girl? I know exactly what kind of coward that makes you. I'll give you the same face as Erica and see who looks better." Me, Erica, and the detective watched in silence as Caleb realized what it felt like to be the weaker person in a fight for once. He put his hands up for defense, but my husband grabbed his arms over his head and elbowed his nose until it started bleeding. Then he punched him in the right eye, the same one through which Erica couldn't see anymore. Caleb begged him to stop, said he was our son and we needed to protect him. But my husband said, "Be glad that I'm doing this and not your mother, because she would put you 6 feet under." He punched some of Caleb's teeth out and didn't stop until the detective finally said that was enough. Caleb was arrested and taken to the police station right after. I hugged Erica as tight as I could and told her she was welcome to stay with us for as long as she liked and that she would be safe here. I decided to support her regardless of if she pressed charges against my son or not. In the end, she didn't press any charges but did stay with us for a month. Caleb never returned home, but I don't regret kicking him out one bit.